Welcome back to my channel. So today I have one more new topic on research support. So this is a AI powered tool which will help you in literature review. Okay, so basically we don't have much time to read, and if you get a summarized content, it becomes slightly easier for you to understand. So when you don't have enough time and you have multiple papers, and maybe you want to see the recent trend in that particular area what you're working on, this can be one important tool which can be used. So let me give you more details about Paper Digest today. So as I told you, it's an AI powered tool which will be very useful for literature review. Not only literature review, there are other features also which are available in this. So when I'm showing the demo of this, I will give you more updates on this. So you can even use it for paraphrasing or rewriting also. So this is the Paper Digest. You have literature review option and you have the text rewriter option. So if you log in and register, there is some payment like some dollars, and if you do that, then you will have much more benefits, and that can be even more useful. But even without having a login, normally if you want to just check the updates in that area, you can try to use this, which will be useful. So let me show you a demo of it. So this is the Paper Digest, so paperdigest.org. Okay, so once you go here, you can see the two options. So here you have different options: literature review, text rewriter, question answering. So digesting is there. You can digest, like if you have like too much content, like maybe 100 pages, you can digest it and get the summarized report of it, which can be useful. Similarly, you have other things, as I told you, sign up and login credentials. Okay, so literature review, this is one option which is very useful. Okay, so once I click on literature review, you can see areas. So you can select whichever area you're working on. Okay, so since I'm from engineering background, I will just put engineering, and I can put some keywords. Okay, so since I'm working on nanoparticles and green synthesis and all, just for a sample, I'm just putting green synthesis. Okay, and I just press here. Okay, so I can select. Okay, before that I wanted to tell you this: you can select paper, patent, grant, clinical studies, experts, decisions, past year, last 5 years, or any time. So any time means you may get more related papers. So you can see now they have considered around 10 papers here. Okay, because we had selected papers and any time. Okay, so they can be old papers. Can you see here 2004, 2016, 17. So any paper which is related to green synthesis has been coming here. And now this is important. Okay, can you just check here? A small summary of all these papers which are involved here has been given together. So now when you don't have time, this is one thing which will be very beneficial. You can just read this summary, and that will give you a gist of around 10 papers. Okay, so whatever important things are there in this 10 papers, that is summarized within this particular content. So now you can give a feedback. So once you read it, if you feel it is good enough, you give a feedback and the model gets trained. The AI model gets trained. Okay, so in this way, now I want only past year. Okay, the same concept, green synthesis, engineering, you can select anything that you want. So I am just selecting the same option with only past year. Okay, now I am pressing this. Now you can see what will happen. Can you see now? All the papers of 2023. So very recent papers on green synthesis has come here now. Okay, so these are the papers, and now you get one more summary. Okay, so reading the summary, you will get a gist of all the 10 papers. So in this way, you can try to use this for summarizing. Okay, similarly, you can use anytime, past 5 years, or whatever you want. So different options are available. So this is one thing which is very useful for people who are lazy to read. Okay, they have many papers but don't have time to read. So this can be a summary report which will be useful. Similarly, there is another option called as text rewriter. Okay, let me click this for you. So you can see now text rewriter. So here also they have different options. So one is Wikify, which gives you a short text of whatever you have put here. Okay, here I can just copy paste whatever content I want to make it short, or I can type it, whatever I want to type. Okay, so there is a paraphrase option also. So certain times you may have plagiarism issues. So in case you have something like that, you can type those text here and try to paraphrase it, and it will paraphrase it for you. Similarly, Questionify, this will give you a small question and answer type of questions. Like if you just put the paragraph, it will give important questions and answers in it. So this depends on whether it is useful for you or not. So imagine you're doing some talk and you want to create some quiz. Then the talk content can be pasted here and you can create some question and answers using this Quizify. Okay, Quizify. So that is one more thing. And summarize is to summarize the entire data. So let me show you with one example, just a demo of it. Okay, so let me remove some paper of mine itself so that I can just show you how you can rewrite it. So this is one of my paper. I'm just copying the abstract. Okay, just for your understanding. And we are going to this rewrite option. Okay, so now maybe paraphrase. Okay, and rewrite. So this is some paper on green synthesis of nanoparticles and its application for sensing of some heavy metals. So same thing can be paraphrased. Okay, so you have a paraphrase option where you can try to reduce your plagiarism, or I told you Quizify, right, where you can make questions out of it. Just look at this now. So this is what I liked, but it depends on whether it is useful for you or not. Okay, so if you want to create some questions from some text, this can be a good option. So now you can see now question and answers are ready for you, right? So you can see what was synthesized to identify low concentration of cadmium and nickel in polluted water samples. So small size gold nanospheres and triangles were synthesized. So they were the ones which were used. Similarly, what are the three factors used for? So we had used optimization technique and we had optimized some parameters for synthesizing good yield of nanoparticles. So they have told like which are the three factors. So three factors are given as answers here. Similarly, what is the yield? Yield answer is here. What is the size of the nanosphere? See, nanosphere size is here. So in this way, a lot of question and answers can be framed within one click of a button, right? Similarly, if I want to summarize it, I can do that also. Okay, depends on what you want to do it. Okay, so see, a small summary has come, but according to me, this is not that great. It has not taken all the important stuffs. So whatever is important, maybe paraphrasing might be important for you and Quizify if that is required. So this can be important, and similar way as I told you, this part is very, very good, which can be very useful for last moment reading. Okay, so students do not have much time now for reading. So that is why these kind of tools are developed, which can be slightly beneficial, but there is no compromise on reading and understanding, but this can help you a little more for all these activities. So I think this demo is sufficient for you to understand how it works. So we have seen how we can create concise content of lot of literature papers within a click of a button, which can be very useful. So you can do it for papers, you can do it for patents, grants. So they have a lot of databases with them where the data is stored. So using that as a backup, you can the AI tool will generate the data for you in a click of a button, which can be used. So do try exploring this AI tool, that is Paper Digest, and see to it that you ease your literature review journey. So thank you for watching. Thank you for supporting me till date. Please like my videos and please subscribe to my channel Geeks and Geeks. And please share this video with the research fraternity and students so that they get to know that these kind of tools are available, which can be beneficial for them. Thank you for your support till date. Have a nice day.